tournament award. I don't know what's happening because the broadcaster has also broken for a break. It's now entering bizarre territory. It's past midnight in Dubai. It's well past midnight in India. It's getting bizarre by the minute, and I don't know where it is headed. This is unprecedented, as you said, and I've never seen anything like this.
Okay,
before.
I have
Never,
a confirmation. Simon Dool, who was making the presentation, has said, I have been informed by the ACC that the Indian cricket team will not be collecting their awards tonight. So that concludes the post-match presentation. Big stand that has been taken by the Indian team. This is unprecedented as far as world cricket is concerned. You boycott matches or even a tournament, but we've not seen this where a winning team, a champion team has refused to take the trophy or the medals from the ACC president. I'm guessing this standoff has happened only because there was an insistence that the trophy will be given by the ACC chief. I can't really think of anything else, Chandresh.
Absolutely, and I think that this is unprecedented, like you said, and I think this should have been sorted much before the match started. This would have happened. They should have anticipated this, and they should have sorted this. Ego should have been left outside the stadium, and this should have been sorted when you had the Emirates Cricket Board Vice Chairman present there. They should have allowed him to present the trophy. This will resonate long and further, and this is not going to go down well at all.
Yes, Vimal, unprecedented what is transpiring here at the Asia Cup. But this is sending a message, but this is also setting a precedent.
Setting the precedent, and Chandresh has been arguing that it should have been sorted. Sorted by whom? The president is ACC chairman. He is the PCB chairman. Conflict and interest three-way. And if somebody is mad, somebody doesn't realize his duties. So what can somebody do? What BCCI can do? What ICC can do? If Jaisi Raja Vaisi Praja, if he is hell-bent on embarrassing himself, his country, his team has embarrassed, how somebody can sort it out for them? So clearly what Indian player has done, I think it's a loud and clear message, and the whole world will be talking about. See, it doesn't matter whether India receives the trophy or not. It doesn't change the fact that India has won the trophy 41 years, first time in the 41 years when India and Pakistan have met. It doesn't change whether the BCCI has already given them the 21 crore money. They will be getting a lot of love and everything. It will be in their history book. What if they didn't receive the trophy? And there is a substantial cause not to receive from the person who has been behaving inappropriately, indecently, provoking the Indian team. They are somebody hypocrite talking about morality in the game. What kind of moral stand when the PCB chairman himself making all those ugly gestures and his team following? So I think it's a tight slap. I would say Mohsin Naqvi, who waited for 1 hour, he desperately wanted
Vimal,
to
just stay with me. Unprecedented scenario really playing out. I also want to go across to sports journalist Kushan Sarkar, who's also joining us. Kushan, what more are you learning? You're there in Dubai. Any more word that you're getting on what has happened behind the scenes? The Indian team has refused to take the trophy and the medallions. I'm guessing it's because Mohsin Naqvi insisted that only he will give the trophy to India.
Yes, you're absolutely correct. Mohsin Naqvi was insistent that as per protocol and as the ACC chairman, he wanted to give a trophy. And Indian team were very clear that if he forces himself to give the trophy, they will lodge a protest. They were not supposed to accept the trophy from Naqvi. So Naqvi was very bitter and he has left the stage. Khalid Al-Zaruni, who was the trophy. Hello?
Yes.
Am I audible?
Yes, go ahead.
Khalid Al-Zaruni was supposed to give the trophy, but suddenly we saw Naqvi just rushing off the stage, and all the dignitaries told him. The Indian team, it's a very sad day, and it's a very poor advertisement for the ACC also, that Mohsin Naqvi took away all the dignitaries with him, and the Indian team didn't get the trophy. They are now celebrating together on the dais without the trophy. We haven't seen this, but they are happy. They are the champions. But they have been denied their moment by the Pakistan Interior Minister, who didn't allow anyone else to give the trophy.
Interesting. Any more? What are you learning from the BCCI or the team management there, for example? What are they saying about the
BCCI was
stand?
very clear. BCCI was very clear about its stand that Indian team is not going to accept any trophy from the PCB chairperson, the Pakistan Interior Minister, and the ACC chairperson, and especially after his provocative tweets, provocative posts on the social media, cryptic tweets, and also the kind of anti-India statements that he has been making over time. So it was always written on the wall. The writing was on the wall that India would never accept it. In fact, for Press Trust of India, we had given a story yesterday that very interesting. If India wins the trophy, what happens? Because they were not supposed to accept it. Obviously, till you don't win the final, you don't make those tall claims. But obviously, this was always the writing was on the wall that they won't share the stage with Mohsin Naqvi.
So what we've seen play out instead is that there have been player presentation and awards given by other dignitaries on the dais, but Indians not wanting to even come close to Mohsin Naqvi. We've seen Indian players celebrating but without the trophy now. The visuals on your screen now are of the PCB chief and the ACC chief currently, Mohsin Naqvi. He was on the stage throughout the presentation. There was a slight grin on his face as well. But India has made it very clear, because of his conduct, because of his very, below the belt, very political tweets that he made. He tried to stay clear of the ICC rules by not mentioning anything, because he would have fallen foul of those ICC rules as well. But it was clear what he was trying to do. I believe my colleague Payal is also with us. Payal, a big stance taken by the BCCI there.
Yes, the BCCI's writing was very, very clear that they would not empower Pakistan, which is a terror nation according to them. And Mohsin Naqvi is not just the PCB chief, Shivani is also the Interior Minister of Pakistan. And, part of that whole group of Pakistan, which of course had bled India with 1,000 cuts a million times. That position was very, very clear. But look at the brazenness of the PCB chief and the team of the ACC. They've walked off the dais like Kushan was just mentioning to us, deny India their joy. India has won the trophy. They deserve very well to get the trophy at the request that they've already made. They've made this request very, very clear from day one. Neither are they going to shake hands with the Pakistanis or speak to the Pakistanis as well. And therefore, at the toss, when both the captains were present, two different presentators were there, speaking to each one of them individually. That stand has been very, very clear. What position is now taken? Who gives India the trophy? India should have received the trophy today, and our players should have been allowed to celebrate with the trophy. But that has been denied to them, sadly, because of the petty politics of Pakistan, and because of the fact that Pakistan never wants to accept that they bleed India with 1,000 cuts and with terrorism.
Yes. We're also getting some more updates. CNN News 18 is learning more of what the Indian thinking has been as far as this stance is concerned. The Indian side did not want to legitimize Naqvi. They did not want to accept the trophy from him, which is also a signal to the international community that India is not going to normalize Pakistan's disinformation playbook, and that Delhi will not let optics override substance. Accepting a trophy from Mohsin Naqvi would have legitimized his propaganda line. Earlier, he said that Pakistan had militarily outperformed India after Operation Sindhu. Naqvi has positioned himself as a civilian amplifier of Pakistan army messaging. So this is, of course, a big message from India. India's refusal, a signal to the perception that Naqvi-Munir duo lacks credibility as far as the international arena is concerned. He's also made those nasty tweets against India, even though not mentioning India and Pakistan. He has also been goading the Pakistani players into doing the antics that he has been doing on the pitch. My colleague Anand Narasimhan is also joining us with more on this. It is very clear that India wanted to make it clear for the international community that these are disinformation players and we don't want to share the stage with them.
Pakistan's intent or try and hyphenate themselves with Bharat, or in somewhere trying to portray a false narrative, like you said, misinformation, disinformation, is something that the BCCI and the team has very openly called out. And this is something that the ACC will now have to reflect, that the winning team has been denied or not been allowed to get the winner's trophy, despite explicitly saying that this is one person whose persona non grata if Bharat becomes champion. and this is not something that has happened on the spur. This has been communicated by the BCCI to the ACC, and they were aware of it. Now, what somebody like a Mohsin Naqvi have tried to do is they've tried to remain on the dais despite somebody, the chairman of the Emirates Cricket, Association, going to give the trophy, and that's something which India is not acceptable. It's not acceptable to Team India that we don't want to share the dais with somebody who's actually playing the role of Interior Minister of Pakistan more than as chairperson of the Asian Cricket Council. And this is something which is a statement writ large. It's unprecedented scenes that the winning team has not been given the trophy or has not got its hands on the trophy. The Asia Cup will come to Bharat. We will show there will be a formal presentation of the ceremony by the BCCI president or the ICC later on, because that trophy cannot go anywhere else but to the shelves, and Bharat will continue to hold on to it till the time we are champions till the time the next time the trophy is back at the tournament. But Mohsin Naqvi has not, he may try and whatever he may say, he has embarrassed cricket, he has embarrassed the ACC, the office of the president, because he has not graciously stepped back and allowed the victorious team the sporting moment. So, and he's somebody, like you had just said, and Manoj Kumar Gupta getting us these details, that he has repeatedly tried to justify the false claims made by Pakistan, and also the players are making it more about the sport with their actions and with their behavior. So it is only fair that we do not grace and we do not give Pakistan that occasion or an opportunity to try and hyphenate themselves with a nation that has not only pummeled